Okay, welcome to the Dynasty Warriors glitch analysis series, but this time it's a little bit different than all the other times because it took a little bit more effort to get to this point. As you can see in the background, Dynasty Warriors 8 gameplay, you know? I'm probably most likely gonna use the original footage over this one to have the sound in it as well. But I'm gonna make it so that I can see it in the footage anyways, you know, so that I can edit it much better than normally. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the Dynasty Warriors 8 glitch that I've always been talking about, you know? You walk into a corner, and then the second player pushes you through the wall. This works very easily actually, as you can see. So what actually happens here is the hitboxes of the horse are big enough that they can actually push you right through the wall. And it's very weird. Sometimes you also need to use a Muso attack to reset the camera. But then you can walk around out of bounds, and this literally works on every single map. Not in every corner, but about 50% of the corners on every single map. The most difficult one is Puyang, but yeah, this is one of the few things that you can do with this glitch. Just glitch out of bounds wherever you want. You could even defeat Dong Zhuo if you want to on this map. It shouldn't be possible, but it is actually possible. The next important thing is that usually you shouldn't have access to this part of the map in this more or less like prologue version of Luoyang. So there's actually 3 versions. This one is more broken because you're not supposed to be there. That's why you're going to see a lot of glitching around with textures and models. That's just not supposed to happen. But it happens here because it's the 3rd version where only half of the map is used. So what you see here is a completely unused part of the map. Very crazy actually. Now there's nothing else to see in this stage, but I'm gonna scroll forward to the next interesting one. I've tried it a lot of times on this stage, but there was nothing too interesting. I even tried it on GB to show you some of the stuff, but it didn't work yet, so I'm gonna do that in second part. But what I want to show you now is something that not many people have seen before. So we are in Jianye, and the cool thing is, if you look at it very specifically, this map is kind of weird because there's a part missing actually. The upper right corner of the map, there's something missing. And what you specifically see that's missing is actually a part of the map that you can't access because it was never finished. Now, it's very unstable outside of the map, as you can see, and you will definitely see so many problems. Towards the end of the footage, I actually get stuck in the wall completely. But yeah, it's very unstable. You have to know where to move, not to get stuck permanently. At least I already showed everything that I wanted to show, but you know, when I got stuck, I was actually looking for something out of bounds that doesn't exist apparently in the Steam version. Only exists in the PlayStation 4 version, maybe also in the PlayStation 3 version, but in that version I haven't tried that glitch. So I can't confirm if that works in the PlayStation 3 version, but I assume it does. Very unstable terrain, very broken terrain. I mean, why would they optimize it? It's out of bounds. But you can see it doesn't look good. This game is completely broken. And you can do this on every single map. You can find stuff out of bounds that you never expected to find. Now, as you can see in the footage right here, I was trying to find the vase that was actually supposed to be outside of the map. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's there, maybe it's somewhere else. I didn't see it. But in the PlayStation 4 version you can find a vase with plus 200 health. up here. Not exactly sure if it is different in this version, but it's not there. It used to be up here. Maybe they put it in the right place. That would be actually be very good, but there we go. The out of bounds area that nobody knows about, that you only see in Godseekers if you look exactly towards this part, where it looks a little bit less glitched. But this is the spot that nobody knows about. I don't know if anyone has ever seen that, but this is a fully unused part of the map that was mostly fully modeled, like not the hitboxes of course, but you see I get slower when I go towards the end of the water. That's because there is no function to go up, because you know it's not like normal beach or anything, so it's glitching around a little bit. And now we're gonna get a better perspective of this place, because seeing it from just over there is not that good. Getting a very great perspective of this place. So it seems like some kind of garden, not really garden, whatever it's called, I don't know, but yeah, that's basically the area that you could not access because they didn't fully finish this part for some reason. And I've always been wondering what's missing, like something is missing on this map. That's it. That's the part that was missing all along. It's just, it's amazing. But don't worry, there's gonna be more footage about glitches from this game, because every stage has its secrets, and I'm not gonna do like all of the stages in one video, because I want to keep the videos shorter than some other out of bounds exploration videos, just because there's just so much. I could do this for 10 hours and I wouldn't be done. So now there's just broken stuff. You see, you get easily stuck. So if you don't know exactly how to navigate the out of bounds area, you can get stuck very easily. But yeah, that's basically everything I have for now, but expect at least 2 more videos. One on the Battle of GB and Farn Castle actually. And then expect another one that shows that you can actually swim in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one, because in the game you can't swim. There is no place in the entire game where you can legitimately swim unless you glitch out of bounds. Why even keep that function then? But okay, that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it, I hope you learned something. The next episodes are gonna be equally as crazy. Yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!